2022 taught me a lot of lessons, like a lot of lessons that I did not see coming. One situation taught me just a lot of lessons. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are feeling great because I'm feeling really good. That is why I could sit here and film this video with you guys. I will be turning 20 in a month from now. There's this stress or anxiety that comes with turning 20. You know, your life gets really serious. It's not like your life has not been serious, but your life gets really serious. Like society automatically assumes you're an adult, so you have to do things now. It's scary, but I am so confident that it's going to turn out well. 2022 taught me a lot of lessons, like a lot of lessons that I did not see coming. One situation taught me just a lot of lessons. The year was awesome. Like I started the year great, ended it grateful, but there was like lessons that I had to learn. That's life. You have to learn lessons. The first thing I learned last year was be okay with being alone. A lot of people cannot function with being alone. Is that they see themselves in groups or gatherings that they don't like, but just because they are scared of being alone with themselves, they just rather be in those gatherings than be alone. And it's exhausting, it's draining, being around people that you know don't want you, or you know do not like you, or could care less if you're around, and you still stay there just because you don't want to be all by yourself. You don't want to look less cool. Society feels like if you are alone, you're not cool, you're not happening. And last year I got to spend time alone with myself a lot, and I got to be by myself, which I haven't done in a while. Like I got to be by myself. Not like I wasn't on social media texting friends, but I got to be by myself, and I got to know myself. I got to accept that it is okay being alone, because it is a much needed time. Alone time is a much needed time for you to rest, because when you are associating with people, you are exchanging energies, and sometimes it can leave you drained for the day, for the week. The second thing I had to learn is to set clear boundaries. I lived half of my life without boundaries. Like I don't have boundaries. I don't know what I don't accept. It's not like I don't know. I know, but it's not set. So people don't know what Zubem can accept or what she cannot accept. So they just act any way they feel they should to me, and I just take it. So please have boundaries. You should have boundaries. Boundaries are clear indications on how you want people to treat you. And a lot of people claim they have boundaries, but when it comes to their person or someone they really like, they just tend to shift those boundaries, which is wrong, because boundaries are not meant to be shifted. They are meant to stay there because they help protect you from bad people. They help filter bad people out of your life. They help to let people know, this is how I want to be treated. You have to treat me this way. And to be very honest, it's not everybody that is going to accept your boundaries. But the fact that you have set boundaries, in them they'll be like, okay, she respects herself, she knows herself. Know yourself. A lot of people don't know themselves. They feel like they know themselves, but they don't know themselves. And I don't mean on a physical level. Sometimes when I am around people, I don't even know how I am feeling. I just act on based on how that person is treating me, or how I want that person to see me. I just act. I never like acknowledge my emotions, or tell myself, how are you feeling, how is this gathering making you feel. Just like know yourself, know how you are feeling. I do a lot of journaling, I write, just to know myself, just to know who I am, so I don't have to base my worth on people's perception about me, or how people see me, because sometimes how people see you is not even how you are. I feel like when we hang around people, we show different sides of ourselves, like subconsciously hoping these persons would accept us, so they will just rate us based on how we act today. People eject, and it is usually common around older people. I'm sorry, I'm coming for older people, but you guys project a lot, and that has been my issue with like older friends or family members or something. Just because your life turned out a certain way does not mean my life will turn out the exact same way. Also, in relationships, friendships, people project their feelings and emotions onto you. So even if you are being so nice to a person and the person is not even reciprocating your energy, you are trying your best and it's just looking like the person doesn't even want you in your corner. It has nothing to do with you. You have to relax, because I feel like we meet versions of people or sides of people that we are, or we used to be, or we do not want to be. So that is why we act certain way to people. I might meet a person that is a liar, and I used to be a liar before, and I had to like stop. So it's going to be how I would project my emotions onto that person. And then I meet a person that is a kind person. I want to be kind. I'm going to act well to that person. Or maybe I got hurt by a kind person, or I was kind before and then I got hurt, by a person I used to love, and now I hate being kind. I'm going to treat that kind person very terribly. And then because I was hurt, I'm going to treat people who are toxic better, because I don't want to be seen as somebody, I don't want to be hurt again. So I have to try and please these people. You get where I'm coming from? Like, people project, so it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. So do not try and go out of your way to impress a person, or try and act all like beat yourself up just because the person is not treating you the way you want to. People project their emotions, their thoughts, everything onto you. I'm not a sole believer of people treat you how they feel about you. It's more about people treat you how they feel about themselves. Stop operating on a scarcity mindset. It is a very, very bad idea. So if you are operating from a scarcity mindset, please stop. When you operate from a scarcity mindset, you end up doing things that are very bad for you. You end up settling in situations that are not beneficial for you. You end up clinging on to things that you know are not serving you, but you feel like you cannot get any better. If something you really, really want is not serving you, it's because it is not for you, and something better is going to make its way to you. So stop holding on to something and be like, I can't get any better than this. I can't get any friendship better than this. I can't get any job better than this. I can't get any relationship better than this. That's why lots of people settle in jobs where their boss is always nagging, their bosses are always nagging them and not giving them enough credit, or in friendships where they're just draining their energy, or relationship where they're being abused because they feel like this is what is best for them. And kind of when you think like that, your life would be like that, because you start seeing those things you are clinging on as the only options in your life, and opportunities will just pass you by because you are operating from a scarcity mindset. Have an abundant mindset. Good things are always going to make its way to me. To learn is to pray. I was born into a Christian family. Yes, born and brought up in a Christian family. I was introduced to Christianity at a very young age. I have always believed in God, but I'm just a person that would wake up, thank you God, go about my day, probably go on my knees when I am feeling too overwhelmed, or when I want something from God. I never just pray because I want to pray. I want to be very active in my spiritual life. So far, I have been doing quite all right, and I have been praying more. I have been spending more time with God. Something that I could probably just do only on Sunday or twice a week, I now do every day, sometimes even at most morning and night. And it is very therapeutic. Prayer is therapy. Trust me, a lot of you need that prayer therapy. I have this confidence when I kneel down and pray and talk to God. Everything is going to be all right. Even though it's not looking like it is at that moment, the fact that I have taken it up to God, I have spoken to God, because I do speak to God like He's my best friend. Most times I don't even kneel to pray. I just sit and I just start talking. Like, I just start speaking, but in a very respectful manner, because I know I am talking to an Almighty, and I just feel so much better. So a lot of you don't pray. A lot of you just know, oh, there's God, but you don't even appreciate God in your life. You just go about your day. Prayer gives a start. Like, it's like a plan on how your day will go, how wonderful your day is going to go. The thing I had to learn is gratitude. I was never one to be grateful. I was always asking and asking and asking and asking, and I get these things, but because I am always constantly asking, I never know that I get these things. When you are grateful, not just to people around you, but to God, it's like an invitation for him to do more. When you are always asking and never appreciating, nobody would want to give you something like that. When you never say thank you, once you are being handed something you want, you're already asking for the next thing. So practice gratitude. Gratitude is essential. Wake up in the morning, thank you for the day, thank you for this food I eat. I even go as far as, if I drink like a sachet of water, I'm like, thank you for this water. You have to practice it. You can write it down. Just be grateful for the little things. Okay, if you're turning 20 like me, no pressure. God is going to come through for us. God is definitely taking the wheel in our lives. Just be calm. Don't worry that I am 20, I have not achieved these things I want to achieve. Everybody has timing. Okay, everybody has time. To the 2003 baddies, happy birthday. If your birthday is already passed before I film this video, happy birthday in arrears. And if your birthday is yet to come, happy birthday in advance. I hope you have a wonderful year, and I hope you really like this video. Give it a thumbs up and comment what you feel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.